Hi, I'm Tiara Jacquelina. Thank you so much for joining me once again. I hope you caught that last video where we spoke to Claudia Binder about the inspiration behind the idea of AIRA Residence. Today, we shall be speaking to her partner, Nick Proud, who will be telling us a little about the art of AIRA Residence.
Hi, Tiara. Hi, how are you?
Hey, Nick.
Nice to see you. Yeah. You must have swam here, right? The weather is atrocious, right? But the perfect for art gallery today.
It is.
Yeah.
A tropical storm in all its drama, so perfect for an art tour.
Exactly. Hey, I love your series. It's been great so far. So appreciate having the opportunity to talk about a little bit of the work, which is part of our sort of design brief. You know, obviously the Wen family have a very distinct brief for us to work with on this, and also Pete Boone, the concept ID, also gave his input. So we've been enabled to put together a very cohesive range of artwork, which really speaks to quite a loud voice. It brings in the landscape into the interior, and I think it sets a really intriguing sort of scene for the people, the owners, and also their guests as well. These are works, all the works that are shown here are from a stable of about 5 or 6 contemporary landscape sculptors. These is by Thierry Martineau, a French sculptor who works in all different medium. But the reason that I chose to start here was because the key motive which Pete Boone had, which was that logo behind you, see that beautiful thing in here, actually ties very much together with these pieces. And these pieces are also tied together with this contemporary group of artists who have also contributed. So having seen these, hey, let's go and have a look over here because there's much more artwork to come. Let's go.
Okay,
yeah, come, let's go.
Nick, these are really very interesting pieces. Can you tell us a little more about them?
Yeah, these are quite special because we procured it. These are not artist sculptures. These are natural sculptures. These were taken out of a lake about 20 years ago from northeast Thailand, where the lake was basically flooded to create a dam. So the trees were cut down and they were just left there. The valley was flooded. But what you can see in here is these are all. This is all eaten away by tiny little shellfish. And it's only the heart of the tree that's left. And we were able to procure these from a warehouse up in Thailand where they've been sitting for the last 15 years. So these are at least 70 years old, these things, right? But they're beautiful, it's nature sculpture. And we brought them here because, as you'll see, we have a whole trio of, we put 3 together, 3 of Martineau's sculptures, 3 of Marta's, which you'll see in a minute, and 3 of these. I mean, the 3 is very important also in terms of being the Trinity, being sort of the past, the present, and the future, whatever sort of allocations you want to put to it. But these are one of my favorites, and they're just natural. Okay, so here we have 3 works by Martha Sturdy. Martha's a Canadian landscape artist, and she really cut her teeth when she was quite young, doing very exploratory landscape architecture. And you see some of her portfolio. She actually has these dotted around forests that have become contemporary talking pieces, but we've gathered the 3 works in here just really as a trio to enhance what we've already seen by the other sculptors through here. The story is about movement and waves and just a general open philosophy. So, and you'll see the movement in other sculptures which have been done in the Wellness Center and also in the Tower B's. Look at this guy here. This is a wall covering. I mean, in the old days it would have been a tapestry, but we articulate this with a pure wool tapestry. And this one is directly linked to Matthew Knapp's sculpture in the Wellness Center. So again, trying to tie the 2 areas together. Obviously, this is in Buddhism. This would be a very sort of organic enzo shape, exactly like this. So you can read into it what you want, but again, it's something which is it's very tactile, isn't it? It's super nice, right? Hey, let's stop and talk about this one. This was it's an artwork commissioned to a local fine artist called Michael Yap. And we asked him to basically take a look at the existing sculptures that we have and to come up with a response to it. And this is his response. Again, a trio, which is important to our artwork concept. And I think he's also brought in maybe some of the KL Tower, but I think it's a beautiful piece of artwork. And it really ties everything together nicely. But up the staircase here, these are in response to a sculptor from Europe called Christian Lapaille, who's a French sculptor, right? But these ones are commissioned to a local sculpting company. And they're so tactile, they're beautiful, these things. But what they do here, okay.
How do you think he created this? Or how did this come
Well,
about?
okay, Christian Lapais really does very, very big scale landscape architecture, landscape sculptures. Some of his pieces are like 17 kilometers apart, can you believe? But these ones, again, we just asked the local artists just to pay homage to him. And then, but these, I know these are made out of ash from North America, and they carve them beautifully, and then they pour petrol on, set fire to them. Okay, they're not painted.
You're not kidding.
No, they pour petrol, they set fire to them, and that's what gives them this sort of very natural, everlasting black stain, right? So we have 1 or 2 pictures when they were in process of these things just completely on fire. It was really quite dramatic. So
And you had to stop.
yeah, I had to stop.
It just in time before it got burnt to cinders.
This is the last in the series of the wall hangings we've done. And this one, you know the painting, The Galaxy, which you did in your last series with Claudia. This is directly aligned to that. So we asked the carpet manufacturers, the makers, just to take a small portion of the Galaxy painting and to explode it, so there's a relevance to it. But if I show you the artwork now that it was related to, then you'll understand a bit more how, again, on the linking, right? So this is the painting I was talking to you about.
And it's one of my favorites here
fantastic.
at AIRA.
It's called The Galaxy. It's by Serge Houtvast, who's a French painter. But tell me where the carpet came from. Show me which little bit you think it came from. About there.
Yeah.
Actually, about there.
Am I right?
Yeah. So we just got the painting. We said, okay, that's the idea. Gave it to the professionals, and then they came up with that fantastic carpet. But this is such a beautiful piece, and it's deliberately very large and very isolated.
You complement it
just
so nicely.
Also keeping the elements very
Yeah,
simple
sure.
as well. Yeah. So no, this is really a great success. So these are the part of the series by Thierry Martineau, and I mean they're really very totemic, and again trying to sort of relink in the trio that we had before. But these, in terms of the sculptures that we've added down here, are linked into the wave, and the wave is this sort of entry sculpture left and right at the wellness center. So have a look at this. This is obviously meant for movement and for tranquility, ripples through the water, but on left and right. Again, locally carved, beautifully carved. Again, they use the same techniques, sort of putting petrol on, setting fire and stuff like that. So we had real fun doing this, So, but I think as an entry to the wellness center, it really sets the scene, and then maybe hopefully create some sort of calm and intrigue as well. Some real good skills in Malaysia. Yeah.
East meets West.
Absolutely.
Project.
Okay. Yeah, very tactile, isn't it? You want to touch it.
You just want to touch it.
Yeah. So we're now going over to Tower B.
Stay tuned for the upcoming video where we take a tour of Tower B and explore the artworks within.